Well, hello again. It's Tim with C&D Farms, and welcome back. I know it's been a while since we've posted a video. I just had a lot going on, but today we've got some updates that we want to give. We're going to talk about a little bit of our canine training that our two dogs, Lacey and Zeus, went to, and we're going to talk about our livestock shows. And we've got a major update. If you can tell, I'm up on our farm. If you watch our videos, I'm on our farm that we bought, and we're getting ready to start building our house. And that's what our major update is about. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to our channel and come along with us as we build this new homestead. Welcome back to the farm, and so we're just going to kind of give an update of some things that was going on. I got get my hand out of the way of the camera here. Give a little updates and talk about some things that's been happening. I know it's been a while since we've posted a video. Part of that is just work and a lot of other things that's going on, and plus we hadn't really had a lot going on with the farm, but that changes hopefully today. Today is first part of May. I think May 5th is the date, or May 6th is today. So hopefully on May the 7th, what you'll see behind me right here, kind of show, and sorry the sun is kind of coming down. It's late afternoon. Tomorrow, I hope I have a video of a hole right there, and that's where the basement's going to be for our house. So that's kind of the plan. Come up here today. Contractor called me, said he was going to bring everything in the morning, try to start digging. The grass was so high right here. I come up here and kind of mowed it down just so that he could market lines for the bulldozer and whatnot, or whatever the excavator they're going to bring to dig a basement. So we've been up here this afternoon with our Massey Ferguson and our bush hog, just knocking this down. Kind of walk around a little bit and kind of show a little bit of the area. So this is going to be the before. We'll have some before and after pictures, and this is kind of a good view just because the cows are up here. I'm going to kind of spin around. I know the sun's going to be kind of bright, but that's going to be the front yard right there with the cows. So we're really looking forward to it. I'm going to spin back around where the sun's in my face and not in the camera lens. So we're really looking forward to coming up here and starting this venture. It's been a long time. We've got had a lot of delays. Some are our fault because of the price of lumber, and some just waiting on people to do it, because we've been waiting for several weeks just for an appraiser to come up here because they're so far behind. Which that may be a good sign. Hopefully when we go to sell our other house, that housing market will still be there to support that. So a couple of updates. I'm gonna kind of put in some video. One of the things that we done is I don't know if you've noticed that in some of our videos we have two German Shepherds, and they had just got to the point where they were a little unruly, and I won't that they were aggressive mean, but they were, people come over, they barked, and people, they look at a German Shepherd and they automatically assume that it's an aggressive dog just because of the nature of what they do. But to us, they were real nice, and we didn't really have any issues, but they needed some training. And one of the things that I've got was an e-collar, and I can I'll show that in the video. But just buying an e-collar is not necessarily everything that you need. You can buy a shock collar, and if you don't know how to use it, even if you read the instructions, I feel like you're going to do more damage than good, because at that point you're kind of hurting the hurting the dogs, you're kind of breaking them. So we took them to a professional trainer, and they stayed gone for 2 weeks. And I'll kind of stitch some of the video in. I was going to do another video about just the e-collar, and had a little bit of a malfunction with my mic on my camera. I was using a different camera and didn't get any of the audio. So I'm gonna put just some of the video in with this one. So we sent them to a boot camp, and it made a world of difference. So we felt like that, that helped. Now that we maybe feel comfortable, we may take them camping with us. We may take them, we'll bring them up here. Of course they're gonna come up here, but now people can come over to the house and we can kind of control them a little bit. So we're real pleased with it. We still have a lot of work to do. Part of the dog training, any dog training that you do, even if you send them off, you still got to train when you come back. The dog trainer that we uses e-collars, or it's a e-controller or Educator collar, and he also gave us a book to read. It's called The Good Dog Way. Love them by leading them. I'll put the link in the description to the book. It was a pretty decent book. Kind of teaches you about your dog, but it also has a lot of life lessons in there too. So I'd recommend it to anybody. The other thing we'll do, and kind of just so we can make this video a little bit quick and more of an update, and hopefully we're gonna have some updates tomorrow. I hope I'm gonna be up here tomorrow doing a video with a hole in the ground behind me. So we'll see. Weather dependent. I will say that we have a chance of rain tomorrow, so that may slow us down again. But the other thing that we done over the past couple of weeks is we participated in the youth livestock shows. And I want to encourage anybody that may be watching this video, if you've got kids and you're in areas that have livestock shows or can participate in a livestock show, I would encourage you to do it. I think it's a good lesson for the child. For my daughters, both of my daughters done it. I think it teaches responsibility, because on her animals, other than the dairy cow, it was her responsibility. She would go out, she took care of them, she fed them, and when we sell them, then she gets the money for that, for those animals. This year we done 2 goats, and we done a hog. So we sold the hogs, so they've been sold, and we'll get the money for those and put it in her account. When we chose to keep the goats, but they're her goats, and we're going to actually start our herd back with those. And and they were two does. So we'll take and get us a buck to go with them, and eventually, and then we'll start building our herd. I'll buy some more does to go with it, and along with our cows. So, but any kids that are born off of those does, what I do is those are hers. So I'm gonna teach her responsibility. Any money, if they produce, and then we sell those animals, then the money from those will go to her account. And then she can build. She may choose to keep a few more does. I'll have some, but that teaches her, that's her animals. That's her responsibility. And then of course, I'm gonna help with her, and but it's all part of us working together. But it's not just me giving them something and say, here you go. So the other thing that we participated in was the dairy show. That's a little different because obviously we don't have a place to house a dairy cow. So our local dairy association in our county come up with this dairy show, and they put it out. And basically the animals, or the dairy cows, stay at the farm because they're production animals. They're working. They're either heifers getting ready to go in production, or in some cases the older kids actually show a production cow. So that was the other thing. So our dairy was Vanderhyde Dairy. I want to support them any way I can. I think the dairy industry as a whole gets a bad rap, But if you know, or if you've been around a dairy farmer, they take care of their animals. They're getting the same prices or even less in some cases. You know, they're selling milk for the same price they were selling it for years and years ago. But as everybody knows, you know, the cost of production and everything else has gone up even more. So they're selling it the same prices they were 20 years ago, but they're having to produce it on what it costs to buy stuff today. So I really want to shout out, or really want to give thanks to the Vanderhyde Dairy Farm and the other dairies around here. I think it's Motley Dairy, I forget the Hammocks, a bunch of the dairy farmers around here that support that program. The Southside Dairy Association, can't say enough about them. They're great folks. And to allow these kids around here to be able to show, you pay a minimal fee, you come in, they house the animals. You have to go to the farms several times for several months before, about a month, 2 months before you halter break your animal. They teach you how to show it, and it's just it's teaching responsibility for the kids today, teaching them you know, some of the agricultural, youth agriculture. So I think that's something that we want to support. You know, once we get up here, I hope that I'll be able to support that in some way, whether it be through the steers. My daughter already wants to show a beef cow next year. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it next year, but we'll probably do it the following year. So it just depends on how long we get, because beef cow, you got to start a little earlier than the rest of the animals. So that's pretty much it for today. Hope you enjoyed some of the video from the dairy shows. I kind of put that in behind this video. You saw Allison, she showed a hog, she showed goats, and she showed a dairy. So hope you enjoyed that. Also, we will be back. I'm going to try to post more videos on a regular basis like I was. But I just want to make sure that it's stuff that, you know, content that people enjoy. You know, some of this is for the family, kind of showing our progress as we build our new homestead that live away. But others is just kind of something new, kind of gets me out of my comfort zone. You know, people that know me, this is probably really, really atypical. I've said this before in videos. Me doing a video, stuff like this is really atypical. So, but anyway, behind me, I'm actually standing right here is where the house is going to be. So I hope we have videos tomorrow or next week. The next video you see, I hope it's I'm gonna probably be standing in the same spot, and I really hope that there's a pile of dirt behind me with a hole. So we're gonna start this venture in May of 2021. So until our next video, I hope you subscribe to our channel, share it, leave some comments. I know I'm awful at videoing and probably awful at editing, but I'm learning. And so give me some comments, give me some feedback. There's the cows in the background. So we'll see you till next time.